Hey everyone, Thomas575 here. Since the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer is rumored to come out either later this month or next month when Five Nights at Freddy's hits the theaters, I decided I would make another top 5 video. This time going into another popular video game movie universe, that being the Super Mario Bros. Movie universe. So yeah, in this video, I will be listing my top 5 worst Super Mario Bros. Movie universe characters. Now, keep in mind, just like the last top 5 video, this is only my opinion. So if you have a different opinion than mine, that's completely fine. Just don't criticize my opinion in the comments or anything. Or actually, don't go and criticize what other people think. This doesn't apply just to me. And also, I will not be just like the other top 5 video, I will not be limiting myself to movie creations. I will also be including characters from the game that are in the movie universe. So yeah, all characters in the Super Mario Bros. Movie universe will be included in this list. Okay, so with that said, here's my top 5 worst Super Mario Bros. Movie universe characters. Sitting at number 5, we have Mario Sr. Now, you may be wondering, who am I talking about here? Well, in case you don't know, I'm talking about the Mario Brothers' father, since, in case you don't know, that's his official name. Seriously, I've seen many people go around the internet and refer to him just as the Mario Brothers' father. They don't call him by his name or anything. It's just, okay, this is the father. Meh, meh, meh. So yeah, I just want to make that clear right now. That is his official name, Mario Sr., okay? Anyways, you may be wondering why he's on this list anyway. Well, it's just for one simple reason: underutilization. His whole purpose in this movie is he's kind of there just to make Mario even more depressed, or make Mario's struggles even worse than they already are, because Mario's already struggling with his plumbing business, and here we are having Mario Sr. shit all over his dream. It's like, dude, really? I mean, really? Everyone else, literally everyone else in the family except for Mia, which, in case you don't know who I'm talking about the Mario Brothers mother here, also gave the Mario Brothers a bad time. And yet, you're their father. You're supposed to be supporting them, and yet here you are bringing them down. I would have liked it better if they fleshed out Mario Sr.'s character more. That way, he would become a more likable character. And here's the thing. At the end, here's the worst part. At the end of the Super Mario Brothers movie, when the Mario Brothers are fighting the Turtle Tribe in Brooklyn, he just goes and appreciates Mario, even though he and Mia watch the Mario Brothers plow through the Turtle Tribe together. It's like, dude, did you forget you're Luigi's father as well? Seriously, though. Other than that, I mean, I like the fact that he is voiced by Charles Martinet, who was the previous voice actor for the Mario Brothers in the games before he was replaced by Kevin Afghani, who started voicing the Mario Brothers starting with Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And but that's kind of all there is to it. That's kind of all I like about Mario Sr., really. Other than that, he doesn't really have any traits that make him any more traits that make him a likable character. Like, seriously, seriously, what was Illumination thinking when they wrote this character? I mean, this guy is a movie creation, a character specifically created for this movie, and yet he's only limited to 3 minutes, to a maximum of 3 minutes of screen time. Now that's just fucked up. All right. At number 4, we have Francis. Now, I don't think I'm hurting anyone's feelings when I say, what the fuck were they thinking with this character? I mean, seriously, just like Mario Sr., Francis's only deal in this movie is just to ruin the Mario Brothers' reputation. And they don't even do a good job at making it so that the Mario Brothers lose their make their reputation bad or something like that. I mean, the whole reason Francis is a hateable character is because after Luigi breaks one of this guy's stupid toys, which his owner dropped in front of him, by the way, he goes into raging murder mode and tries to kill Luigi, and then tries to kill Mario when Mario tries to protect Luigi by throwing a shampoo bottle at him. I mean, dude, hello, animal control. There's a wild dog running loose in this apartment or something. I mean, seriously, why even have this character in the movie at all? This is probably the most useless character in this movie by far. And this is another movie creation, by the way, another movie exclusive. I mean, if you remove him from the plot, literally nothing could change. I mean, you could have written it so that the Mario Brothers complete their first job successfully, and Mario Sr. could still give them shit about their dreams, saying that even though they might have succeeded the first time, that doesn't mean their job will get any easier from here. And then that could be proven later on when the Mario Brothers try to save Brooklyn from when water main bursts under Brooklyn, and they fail at that job, reflecting Mario Sr.'s words and seeing that he was right. I mean, really, they could have written this differently in so many ways, and it still would have worked to the plot. I feel like this the Super Mario Brothers movie is really rushed due to how paced it is. But to just make it so the reason why the Mario Brothers are failing is because of this damn dog, that's just sad. All right, sitting at number 3, we have the insane Starlight creature. Now, this character has the exact opposite problem of Mario Sr., overutilization. This character appears in every prison scene in the movie, every scene where the prisoners are at, and also appears before the credits play. And there's nothing redeemable about this character. It's like his whole purpose is just to make the prisoners depressed. And the worst part of all of this is that it sounds like a freaking child. Why does this thing sound like a child at all? In fact, I don't even know if this character is voiced by an actual child, or if this character is voiced by an adult that's doing a child voice. I lean toward the latter, since child voice actors, or since if you hire a child to voice a character, if you want to bring him back for the sequel, then they would sound completely different since they've aged quite a bit, which also affects how they sound, since their voice also grows along with them. And a good example of this would be Atreus in the God of War series. So, yeah. But anyway, if you know if this character was voiced by a child or an adult, then feel free to let me know in the comments. But yeah, this character, I mean, his whole ordeal is just being suicidal, and just to make the prisoners depressed. And it's even worse when they shoehorn him at near the end of the movie before the credits roll. That is a whole new level of bullshit right there. And now at number 2, we have Princess Toadstool. So these reasons for why I hate this character, I don't think are unreasonable. So let me list them off. A common thing that the public has with this character is that she's perfect. Like everything she does in this movie is flawless. From her attack, from her traveling to her fighting back to turning the tides when she's backed into a corner. Like literally, this character, this portrayal of Princess Toadstool is so, I don't know, written to be something like I don't know, a ruler that's determined to do anything no matter what. And I like that, but there has to be some mistakes or there has to be some flaws to how she is. But yet in this movie there seems to be none of that. Even when she's backed into a corner by Bowser, she still turns everything around when she has a power-up, when she pulls out a hidden power-up to fight Bowser. And what's worse about this is that she wouldn't even need a power-up to fight Bowser, since later on in Brooklyn, she kicks Bowser in the face. I mean, bitch, if you could fight Bowser without a power-up, then why didn't you do that? You could have... I mean, heck, you could have taken out the turtle tribe you could have taken out the Koopa Troopas that were surrounding you, and also take out the tactician that was restraining Toad. But instead, what you do is you follow Bowser's demand and then immediately call everything off. And this isn't the only time where this has become a problem. Since in the Jungle Kingdom, she tries warning Mario that that fighting Donkey Kong is a really bad idea. But then Mario decides to go through it anyway, and she doesn't do anything to stop him from getting hurt. She doesn't try convincing Cranky Kong to, make things easier for Mario. Heck, she barely does anything when she's sitting in the audience. And another thing, in the game, it's been said that she's able to possess what I'm calling white magic. And in the movie, she doesn't appear to have any so-called magic. She doesn't appear to possess any magical powers. Why? Because apparently she wasn't born in the Mushroom Kingdom and raised by her father, the Mushroom King, like in the game. Instead, what happens in this movie is that she comes from another world entirely. And that the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom raised her to become their ruler. And the Toads are like, okay, we're completely fine with an alien ruling our kingdom. There's nothing wrong with that. Seriously, there's no mention of the Mushroom anywhere. It's like he was erased from existence. Even though he was mentioned in the manual, and even though we don't see him in the game, they could have made an opportunity to incorporate him into the movie universe, finally establishing what he looks like. But instead, no, we're limited to just Toadstool being the only ruler, being the supposed only ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom, and probably the only ruler as time will go. Man, now I've gone and bitched about Toadstool just now. So now you're thinking, who's at the top of the list? Well, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you would know who would be at the top of this list. This character is so badly written. So there's so many mistakes with him. His traits aren't even likable. In fact, he's not even a good villain in this movie. His portrayal in this movie, just damn. And that, of course, is Bowser, sitting at the number 1 spot. So yeah, I do not like Bowser in this movie at all. There's nothing likable about him. Now, where should I start? Oh yes, I think the most bad aspect about his character is the fact that he simps over Toadstool. That is not faithful to the game. That is something that the writers incorporated into his character for this movie. Why the fuck would they do that? Well, it's probably for a simple reason. Because every story nowadays has to have some form of romance in it. And, okay, I get that people out there like romantic subplots or romantic stories or something, but here's the thing: not every story has to involve romance. In fact, some examples I can think of would be Sonic Superstars, video games like Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. 3 great games that do not involve the concept of romance. And there are numerous other video games out there as well that do not have any romance. In fact, I've gone off the record and said that I do not care for romance at all. That stories should stick with characters that form platonic bonds rather than romantic ones. But instead, every story nowadays has to involve some form of romance. And I'm like, why? Why do stories nowadays have to have some form of romance in them? Just why? And the worst part about Bowser's simping is that his simp song, Peaches, is so popular across the internet. Guys, what the hell do you see in this song? What do you like about it? He even goes as far as to force the Koopa tactician into role-playing with him at some point in the movie. Why do you like... In fact, it's never stated on why he likes Toadstool. Why does he romantically like Toadstool? Seriously, there's no subtle hints as to... There's no context as to why he feels the way he feels. Oh my gosh. Well, that's the biggest problem I have with Bowser. Other than that, he just, other than that, that's kind of what my biggest problem with Bowser is. What else do I have with him? Oh yeah, he's voiced by the infamous Jack Black. Yeah, that's another thing. I also hate Jack. Because in every video game adaptation he's done so far, he's done a shit job at playing them. Because every single video game movie that he's been in as of the release of this video, he's done nothing but try to make characters comedic. Because here's the thing, Bowser is supposed to be a terrifying ruler that is supposed to wield black magic. But instead, he's just resorted... Jack tries to make him into this sort of goofball that doesn't know what the hell he's doing. And here's the thing. Rulers are supposed to be both strong and smart. And yet Jack tries to make Bowser dumb. In fact, in the advertising for the Super Mario Bros. Movie, it was shown off that Bowser would be this terrifying king who wants to get his way. And yet when the movie comes, everything suddenly changes because now he simps for Toadstool. And the worst part of it is, he doesn't even use any of his black magic in the movie. Because the manual states that he's capable of using magic powers, just like Toadstool. But yet, in the movie, instead, the only one who ever uses magic is the Koopa Tactician. And it's like, what happened to him using the magic? Seriously. Okay, another thing I hate about Bowser is the fact that during the wedding scene, Toadstool is the one that ruins the wedding. But later on in the movie, the writers had the gall to make Bowser say that it was Mario who ruined his wedding. And no, Mario wasn't even the one that Mario wasn't even near the damn wedding. He was busy fighting the turtle tribe, or fighting members of the turtle tribe in the Mushroom Kingdom alongside Donkey Kong. It's like, why are you blaming Mario for this? It's like Mario didn't even do a damn thing. Seriously, why? And okay, you want to know what the worst part about all this is that after Bowser gets his ass beat in Brooklyn, after Toadstool turned him down, he still simps for Toadstool in the mid-credit scene. Why does Bowser having romantic feelings for Toadstool need to be brought up so much? Why does he need to have romantic feelings for Toadstool at all? He doesn't have romantic feelings for Toadstool in the games, so why should he have romantic feelings for Toadstool in the movie universe? Shit. And worst of all, he's being brought back in the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which makes me scared to think how his character could get any worse. And he's still being voiced by Jack Black, because of course he is. But yeah, let's just hope that let's just hope he doesn't simp for Toadstool anymore, and that he'll actually be and that his character will actually be more faithful to the games. Anyway, there you have it. That's my top 5 worst Super Mario Bros. Movie universe characters. What did you think of my list? Do you agree with me on some of the things I listed off? Do you agree with everything I said here, or do you not agree with anything that I said throughout this video? Do you have a different list than me? Go ahead and feel free to put down your list of your top 5 worst Super Mario Bros. Movie universe characters in the comments and all that. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Like this video if you liked my reasoning here, I guess. Subscribe if you want to see future top 5 videos like this one. I don't know when the next top 5 video I'll make will be. And of course, share this video with others that you know and spread the word that, hey, this guy made a top 5 worst Super Mario Brothers movie universe characters listing here or something. I really don't know what you guys would say, but yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.